perfect. Nice job, Rick.
Well, my co-pilot helped too.
Yeah.
He had to hear that hit the ground. He had to.
Dude, it's right there. He's got to smell it here soon. Maybe he's in a hot dog coma. Maybe.
The wind's pushing me around a little bit up there. Trying to. That's that bone.
Oh, it is the bone. Yep. Sure enough.
He likes it.
That means he probably found some of them other hot dogs.
That was peanut butter in there, right?
Yes. Yep.
He likes peanut butter.
Well, that'd be a good way to get medicine to him.
That's what I'm thinking.
Might be our opportunity.
What do we got? 15 northeast.
Yep.
Northeast. Going.
I say bombs away, huh? Oh, wow.
That's right in front of it.
It is right in front of him. Perfect. Perfect placement. Come on, Toby. Gosh.
Glitching. I'm gonna go up higher. So I'm gonna have more than a couple beers if this works tonight. Check this. That's locked. All right, let's head back.
Although it was picking up when we were out there. It was up to like 16. Maybe it's like down though.
Oh, he's getting heavier, higher. More open, maybe.
It's still not bad though. I forget how many was the total number of feet on.
2600.
26. It's not really going up that much, right?
Ooh, that showed east.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden it switched.
Shouldn't be much of a factor.
Oh, there it switched again. Oh, there's now it's north. Or no, south.
South, yeah.
South.
And the wind can be a totally different direction up there than what it is.
Still, it's a lot quieter than it was, though, isn't it? Well,
What are we doing? Where the kids are going. Good thing I didn't swear. Hey, Mike.
I'm thinking right there. my best guess. You ready? 3, 2, 1. 1. Oh, it's locked. 3, 2, 1.
Where'd you go?
Northwoods.
Oh yeah, Matt's got it.
About 75 feet, probably northwest of them.
Jesus. And that was less wind than when we dropped that one day, too.
The worst case is to go off foot now because he doesn't go eat it. Or a tree or something will drop. He didn't even move like we did. The one we dropped was 2 feet from him. He never did very well. We came back in an hour and checked him. Finally got me.
And the thing that sucks is the way the wind is. You have to get snow. You know, I might be able to go home and see what I know I got enough trazodone at home. I might be able to find another damn tent.
That's got to be that same bed right there.
Honestly, packed on a trail like
His ears are getting so big before, wasn't he? It's this little ear.
you're at the same point. Are you in the same facing like last time?
Yeah.
So his head was on the left side, like he was tucked, curled to the left.
Oh, you think he
Now
moved?
he's curled to the right.
Yeah.
If you zoom in.
Wait a minute, I got to get rid of some of these old ones here.
He did a flop. Reposition.
So I got that. Well, here's where I'm going to bring it back. Let me look at him again one more time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's looking east now, right?
yeah, south?
Still, his head's to the east, but it looks like it's pointing south. It's on the, his head's on the east side versus the west side last time. Still curled, facing south, southeast.
Yeah.
As soon as that head comes up.
No, he's right under that.
Because he's stuck in the circle last time.
Wonder how high that branch is. If that's going to be problematic.
Yeah.
There's that tree right to the right.
Something quite amazing. To me, he still looks like he's in an open area to throw a net on him. The most suggested are those little white pines to the south and to the north. But he's in an open area. And of course, looking down through the trees, you can see right over the ground.
But he's probably going to have a whole different orientation after he eats, or right?
Yeah.
That.
You know, I was thinking about my friend's little house.
Yeah. Oh.
That would never be helpful.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like winterized or. Yeah. Of course, he's got the dogs.
Who does? Like, oh, his wife's on right now. Or the treehouse.
Treehouse probably.
Saw a lot of deer out there earlier.
Did you?
A lot. And he's out there again. Takes us a little while. I think we got less pine trees to deal with. That's why.
Get to him already?
No,
Did
not
I go
quite.
past him again? Oh. I wonder if the speed is a lot less because of we got a little more wind resistance with that hanging down.
What do we got for a wind? What direction is it coming from?
Straight north right now.
Oh.
And that could be a kicker if he's not there. Because I haven't seen him.
Couldn't have gone very far away though. It hadn't been that long. I think he's just behind something.
Might chew down that and move down.
Wonder if he went over the ridge. It's weird.
Almost seemed like it hadn't loaded all the way or something.
I think I looked at that earlier. I think that's water. The bare ground.
Look, some kind of bed under there. It's an animal, isn't it?
That's what I was looking at.
It's pretty
I
weird.
don't know. It's hard to tell.
A body. You can lean in here, Doug.
See if I didn't have all that stuff in the back.
No, no.
Where did he go?
How far away was the mark? The waypoint?
From
where we are now?
We're north of that right now. Where is the waypoint? Oh, we're right on it practically.
No, was that it?
Yeah.
But you'd think if he's laying there with a bone, he's not going to get up and just start hoofing it. Could the pine be blocking? Or not to that degree?
It's possible. I mean,
it's a little tiny thing on the screen just south. Is that just a
it's on the screen
or something?
Mm-hmm. Or he's got something he's crawling under. I don't. Because, like you said, I can't believe he's gone that far.
What's that? Oh, that's the same fuzzy. Just terrible. I cannot keep my mouth shut. It's terrible.
I'm sure that's water out there. Is he outside here somewhere?
Yeah.
I'm always looking.
Wonder if he would have decided to head back southwest.
Back to his old.
Maybe. He was pretty well set up there. It's weird nothing's lighting up now. There was all kinds of stuff lighting up earlier.
Makes me wonder if we got a bunch of water on the sensor or something. East, right? Yeah, that is weird. I'm going to back up from here so we can see that hillside. See if he's on that hillside.
You going south then?
I'm going north, but I'm going backwards.
Okay.
See, there's the hillside. I don't see anything on the hillside. You know, like he went over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing anything. Did I talk Did I talk to you guys about 5 collars?
Those little GPS collars?
Yeah.
I think so.
I already talked to you about it.
I think you mentioned, I think that was right when we met you. Was there a way to latch one of those onto him from remotely?
It'd be pretty hard. You'd have to buy a bunch of them to keep dropping them on.
Yeah, of course, we got a GPS on on the one dog of ours, but he's our guy that wanders and gets lost, but probably should have had one on him. You want to sit here for a minute, Doug?
No, I'm good. I'm scanning the woods.
Oh, there's something.
Oh, yeah.
Think it's him?
It certainly looks like it could be. It's bright enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how far away it is from where he was.
If he's moving around like that.
That's not good.
Yep.
Oh, he's laying down now. Or curled up, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Because before he wasn't laying like that. He was laying kind of sideways, or like long ways. Now he's in a ball.
Yeah. See if I can get a better shot of him here. Now we got new GPS coordinates to put in. There's a good shot right there. Should we do a drop? Try to do a drop right there?
Yeah, what do we got for wind direction?
First, I'm gonna get a waypoint on him here.
Should I take a picture of it? I forget how that works.
Stick's in the way. I don't want to get that stick. Hang it. What's the wind right now? 22.
It's hard to even see it.
Okay, got that. All right, let's. Oh, do you want to get a picture?
I already did, I think.
Okay.
Or I took a picture of myself. I don't know what to do.
So where is he now? He's moving around. He's not too far from where he was before, though. You know, last night.
Is that the current thing? The current?
Yes, that's the current one right there.
Okay.
Is the wind still north? No, it's easterly now. Let's see.
17? 15? 16? Oh, no, it's north. It's coming from the north.
Right, that's why I wanted to get. I'm facing north now, so. Let's get back over here. When I was doing all my drops over there, I was always facing north. I need 90 degrees here. I'm going to lower too. How's my... I got good reception. So. Cool. I don't really want to spook him, but...
Well, the things that we think are going to spook him don't seem to spook him.
Looks like we got a big old tree. Like he's right under a tree there.
Some big branches.
Well, let's see. Are we still easterly? Now we're north.
Straight north. If you could drop it.
Kind of northeasterly, so we want to be over here. It's not really a good opening there either. Let me back out and take a look here. Yeah, he's underneath that tree. I can't back out anymore. I'm 225 feet above him. What is it? Northeast. I can try to put it right in here.
I think that'd be good.
So I'm going to be... what is it? 13? And the way it took off yesterday. Northeast.
Hopefully it doesn't just drop straight down.
Alright, you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, drop straight. Alright, here she goes. Straight down.
Straight down.
I give up on this
That is crazy.
theory of
That was
this.
beautiful. Is that him over there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the east wind, he might smell it, right? Is that...
Now
Or
it's
you-
north. Now it's northeast.
It's out of the
No,
north
it's
right
north.
now.
It keeps hopping around. Should we drop another one? The closer, you think?
I don't want to get him too filled up if we're going to put a trap out.
Yeah.
It may smell that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Can we see it on the ground with the...
I don't know. I was thinking it was right there, but I can't tell for sure.
Let's zoom in here. I can't believe that thing went straight down.
It's a perfect, beautiful drop.
Yeah, if we were dropping it right on him, we would have hit him with it.
Is it a tree? Let me back out and get my bearings here. Seems like it was like right up in here, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was up by that pine up
Yeah, it
there.
seemed like it went kind of right in there, I thought. But maybe we...
I don't know who cut that tail, but they cut it too short.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that it right there?
Oh, yeah, good eye. Good eye.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can... I'm trying to get an open area so I can... I don't know. Do we want to... I don't want too many waypoints on here because I'd rather know where he's bedding at than...
Yeah, we kind of know where
We
it's
know
at.
where it's at.
Should be able to find it again.
Let's do it. Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm going to do it. Let's just remember the last one is...
Nah, Doug.
Don't do it.
Yeah, no, do it. You'd probably go in and erase a bunch of the other ones.
I need to clean them out. Little
It's a little
goes.
touchy, isn't it?
That's close enough.
Is he moving at all or anything?
Let's see. Where's he at? See, I'm not north right now. Let me get back north. Was he under that tree right there?
Oh, it looks like it. I don't know.
Well, there he is. Well, that's way over there. Yeah, see, you know where he's at now. See the waypoint there? Right underneath that big tree.
Yeah,
Doing a lot of nothing.
it looks like he's still curled up.
Well, he's probably going to pick one of these beds as his favorite.
Is that a bed too up there?
Mm,
Or is that Or part of a tree.
It's hard to say. Doesn't look like it, but. He's just chilling. After chewing on his bone. Alright, I'm gonna bring her back home since it's probably gonna do it on its own here pretty quick. How high am I? Make sure I don't hit any trees. Well, we can do. What's the forecast look like?
Said mine was saying.
It's like I told Kristen, we're kind of like starting all over again, square one. I was gonna say, do we want to give him a day?
Maybe come back Wednesday.
Yeah, but what's the weather Wednesday? That's why I said, I wonder what the forecast is. I think that drizzle stopped, so we timed that right.
Yeah, sure did. None of my crap's loading.
Tuesday cloudy, high 27. Wednesday cloudy, high 29. Thursday snow.
Look at the lows right there.
What is it?
Chilly.
Wednesday night, low 17. Or is that Tuesday night?
It's better than 0.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not showing any precipitation Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday, like right early.
The precipitation.